Did you know the famous word namaste that people use during yoga or relaxation comes from the Indian culture meaning hello? India is located in southern Asia, which is far from the United States, and one may say that their culture is very different from the American culture. Personally, I have never learned about the way Indians dress or the significance in the bindi that Indian women wear on their forehead. Through researching, I have learned how men and women dress in the Indian culture. India has maintained a culture very different from others in that way. In America, people are not told what to wear on a day-to-day basis, but in India, the clothing is required and expected by their culture. Also, the bindi plays an important role. In urban parts of India, men wear their traditional Indian dresses on special occasions such as a festival or a wedding. On the other hand, senior citizens in rural parts of India wear their traditional dresses on a day-to-day basis. The components of a traditional Indian dress is a dhoti paired with a kurta. A dhoti is an unstitched garment worn to look more like pants rather than a skirt, and a kurta is a long shirt with slits on each side. This is a kurta, and you can tell because it has these slits on each side. A head dress is essential to making the outfit look complete, and a turban is the most commonly known headdress by others. Another dress worn by Indian men is the sherwani, which is a long jacket to the knees. There are variations of this dress according to the location and religion. British rural men in India can typically be seen on a day-to-day basis wearing pants and a shirt. Women's clothing also has a great cultural significance to the Indian culture. The most popular dress for Indian women is the sari. Sari is the national dress for females, and it comes from the word sati, which translates to strip of cloth. A sari is an unstitched garment that can be draped many different ways, and it is worn on a blouse which covers the upper body. A popular style of the sari is to wear it as the Nivy style, in which it is worn over the left shoulder. So here's a picture of an Indian woman wearing a sari, and you'll see a bindi on her forehead, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Oops. The type of clothing Indian women wear differs from region to region, just like men. For example, in Punjab area in India, women wear a dress called salwar kameez. Most women in modern culture prefer to wear this kind of dress every day, although they believe that they should also dress more westernized, which would include pants and skirts. And women are sometimes seen wearing henna tattoos, which are temporary on their hands and feet, during special ceremonies and festivals. Lastly, we will discuss the importance of the bindi, which is the dot on the forehead. Bindis are popular in Indian culture and have a meaning behind them. They're actually considered holy. Bindis are typically worn by married Hindu women in red, and widows either wear black bindis or they don't wear one at all. And young children can wear whatever color they want. Women are not the only ones who wear bindis. Men are also seen wearing bindis in times of prayer. Bindis are treasured by the Indian culture, and there are many different types and meanings behind them. The clothing of men and women in India and Indian culture is different from what our culture is used to, and it's fascinating seeing the differences in the clothing from culture to culture. Indians treasure their culture and the clothing they wear. Although it is different, Indians hold their head high and truly believe in their people. So if you ever pay a trip to India, you should try wearing the clothes they wear.